Bryce Harper and the Philadelphia Phillies are set to play the Houston Astros in the World Series, and that story kicks off today's trending stories. It's time for our Hot Topics, brought to you by Chicago at Walton Arts Center.
This is just how connected I am to baseball.
Yes.
Didn't even know it was time for the World Series.
It's time! That's right. When we had Warhorse Legacy on last week, you remember the gentleman there was rooting for the Astros, and they made it in.
Nice.
Both teams stamped their ticket to the Fall Classic on Sunday. Bryce Harper's home run in the 8th inning sent the Phillies over the San Diego Padres 4-3 in Game 5. And then Alex Bregman and the Astros finished off a 4-game sweep of the New York Yankees in the AL Championship Series with a 6-5 win. The World Series does start Friday night in Houston. They have home field advantage, and the Astros are 7-0 this postseason in the World Series for the 4th time in 6 years, and the Phillies are back in it for the first time since 2009.
Okay, do you have a favorite here?
You know what? I used to be a big Astros guy, but I kind of am feeling the Phillies. I don't know. I think it's because they're the underdog, and I'm a perpetual underdog. I always root for the underdog. So,
is this the one, the mascot is the fuzzy guy?
Probably. I feel like a lot of those baseball teams just have fuzzy guy mascots that kind of don't make sense. But that's what. Yes, I think for the Phillies, he's the big red fluff guy.
Again, that's just how much I'm connected.
He's not
baseball.
Dusty Baker, who you saw right there. That's different.
Well, Taylor Swift released her highly anticipated 10th studio album, Midnights, and the album already breaking 2 streaming records according to Spotify. Midnights became Spotify's most streamed album in a single day, and then also Taylor broke the record for the most streamed artist in a single day in Spotify history. That's cool. Look at her. Even got an honorary degree over the summer, so I love that. Speaking of Taylor Swift, this story is super cool. Check out Boston meteorologist Tevin Wooten. He peppered his afternoon forecast with references to Taylor Swift's album.
Yeah, love it.
He worked in the song titles, all 13 tracks from Midnights. Fun tidbit, Tevin actually used to work right here at KNWA, so that's awesome.
Right.
So this is super cool. This is going viral, and I absolutely love every minute of this. I love Taylor Swift, and I love Beyonce too, but I don't know if I'm like creative enough to like mesh songs of artists I love into like one segment.
Yes,
I don't know.
I know. If you
challenge
haven't,
on, I don't know.
Challenge accepted, Tevin. If you haven't seen this segment, I mean, I was blown away at how he worked in all of those song titles. So go check that out. It's trending on social media right now. Janelle Monae was honored at the Outfest Legacy Awards with the Trailblazer Award in Los Angeles. Before the event, Monae called the honor, quote, deeply humbling. I'm so thankful. I send them so much gratitude, and I'm so happy about the work that they're doing, she said. The event does honor those in the Hollywood community making a positive mark in the LGBTQ film and television industry. Visibility, you know, is important for the next generation to see, Monae said. Another winner included the Star Trek franchise. They won the Visionary Award.
Okay, I love that. Over the weekend, Black Adam flew to the #1 spot, handing Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson his biggest box office weekend as a leading man and launching the DC Comics character he spent a decade bringing to the big screen. Wow. In the #2 spot, Ticket to Paradise, now that's the romantic comedy starring Julia Roberts and George Clooney. In the #3 spot, holding on, which is very appropriate for Halloween, the horror flick Smile.
Yes, I love it. I can't wait to see that movie. It's really, you know, critics are really liking it. I would love to see it myself. And thanks to Walton Arts Center, of course, for sponsoring our Hot Topics. A reminder that you can get your tickets right now for Chicago. It's coming to Walton Arts Center November the 8th through the 13th.
Perfect.